Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. So we got ourselves a booted offline apparently. We got ourselves a new mini added into the game. Typical. I mean, obviously it is the season to be mini. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Anyway, we got a new mini. Obviously with the whole partnership with Forza and Mini, we got ourselves a bunch of minis in the game, and this is one of the newest ones that they've added in. So this one you get for completing a specific series, which is right here, cross-country series. It is a championship through 3 events, fairly easy. A-class, 800. I mean, they're very, 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 very easy to do. So just do those and you get yourself a nice mini. It's this one right up here, Winter Wonders. So once you do this, and we get this this little car, this little X-rated car. I do have 8,600 points. That is just funny. I'm gonna go to the festival. I've driven this. It's okay. It's pretty slow. It's, I think, a B-class car in the game, so it's not incredibly fast, but it looks cool. It's an X-rated car, so it looks quite cool. Obviously, the only thing that remains for this car is like the roofline, and that's pretty much it. Like pretty much the top part of the car is where this is just a mini, except for the actual bit above the roof. But other than that, like the rest of the shape of it, it's just completely different. It just doesn't look like a mini. That's why I think it looks so cool, because I mean, minis aren't really that great looking cars, to be completely honest. But it's a nice little car. Anyway, this would be very, very interesting to see if we can get ridiculous power out of this, because it is supposed to be, like I said, an X-rated car, so it should be very, very interesting if it could get a huge amount of horsepower. I mean, like I said, right now it doesn't make a lot of power. It's a B-class car. It makes exactly 340 horsepower, 800 newton meters of torque, has a 3-liter engine. I don't even know what's in this thing, to be completely honest with you guys, but it also almost weighs like 2 tons, so it's a fairly heavy car. Now, if we keep the standard engine in it, we can get this thing to, let's have a look here. We can get this thing to 500 horsepower. It still weighs 2 tons, but it does have a lot more torque, and it's a 3.5-liter engine this time. Now, if we engine swap this thing, can we engine swap this thing? We can, with a rally engine or a racing 7.2-liter V8. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. And also, let's make this all-wheel drive, because right now it's only rear-wheel drive. And we can twin-turbo this, so it's already got 1,000 horsepower. As for our wheels, let's change these, get them as wide as possible. Our actual wheels, apparently we can get pretty much every single wheel is lighter than the ones we have on now. So let's have a look and see. What's the lightest we can go? Usually I think the RPFs are like the lightest wheel that we can put on this thing. So 2033, I think. Wait, is it not? Wait, those aren't the RPFs. These are the RPFs. I wasn't even looking at them. So yeah, 2027 is as light as this goes in kilos. So I don't really know what sort of wheels we can add onto this thing, but I mean, as long as the car weighs 2,000. Okay, well, these are broken. These are completely broken, because the the center offset goes in so much that it dips. Okay, that's kind of stupid looking. Pretty funny though, but it is very stupid looking. We can have some, I don't know. I honestly don't even know what sort of wheels to put onto this thing. As long as they're lighter than the original wheels, I think I'll be perfectly fine with those. We could just put these on, these Wet Sports. Who cares, to be completely honest. Obviously, I'm not going to change the size of those, because that'll just defeat the purpose of having light wheels. Pretty much change everything to race spec. It'll make everything lighter and customizable. If we get the brakes upgraded, anti-roll bars, and then the weight reduction. So it goes from 2 tons to 1.7. It's a little bit better than before. I pretty much upgrade everything else. This is going to be, I'm gonna guess, an S2 car. Is it gonna go up to S2? It's not. It's still an S1. 897 S1. This is interesting. 1,356 horsepower, so it's fairly... Look at that graph. Look at that graph. That is just so consistent. Like over 1,000 horsepower the entire way. It's just... That is ridiculous. That's actually kind of cool. Not horsepower, I mean torque. That is stupid. Alright, cool. It's a very, very torquey car. So, 1,910 kilos, 1,356 horsepower. And now it's an S2, so it should be very interesting to see how it drives. I think it already has fully customizable or adjustable springs, so that's kind of cool. 213 miles per hour. I mean, obviously this isn't going to be a very, very fast car in a straight line, but it still is fairly quick. 213 miles per hour is not too bad. As for everything else, I'm going to just leave the way it is for the moment, and we'll drive this thing and see what it's like. I mean, obviously, the only thing that this could try and rival at the moment would be something like the Jeep Trailcat or... Oh, it's very, very slippery. It's very slippery on the road. Yeah, so the Jeep Trailcat or the Hoonigan RS. Oh god. The really, really soft suspension really shows on this thing. I like braking, it changes... That's kind of funny. I brake and it obviously changes the balance of the car, so the weight shifts on the front wheels and it pulls it super, super tight. I just didn't expect that at all. Like, I was getting a bit of understeer and then I just slammed on the brakes a little bit and it pulled the front in so hard. Okay, I think we need to do some off-road stuff with this car. That's what we need to test this thing out on. So let's have a look here. Obviously not drifting off-road because that's just stupid. We could try to do that though, but like... No, just not now. Especially since we can't change the actual, angle of the wheels. So we can't have drift suspension and just raise it. We have to legitimately just drive around on the off-road suspension. Let's have a look and see what this thing handles like off-road. It does sort of grip. It feels like it's a little loose. Feels a little loose, but it does keep its speed up quite a lot. I'll have to try to see what it would be like for going off. I feel like this would be kind of a good cross-country type of car. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Fortune Island because there's a couple of events there that I think the Jeep Trailcat just dominates, and I want to try to see if I can get this thing to sort of rival the Jeep Trailcat. So go there and then use it on some of those events, especially the I think there's like a couple of Trailblazer events that are supposed to be like pretty much dominant by the Jeep Trailcat or the, what's the other thing called, the F9, the what's it, the Funko or whatever it's called. I think that's another car that's ridiculously fast. So this one right here, I think, Viking Bay. Yeah, there you go. So we have the Jeep Trailcat, which is up here, which is what I used. Obviously, the Funko is at the very top. We have a couple of Hoonigan RSs. There's a Akera RS as well. But yeah, Jeep Trailcat I found was like the easiest car to use for this. So let's try this out. I'm gonna go over here. We'll try to do this one. I know what I have to do. I just have to sort of get to this island down here. But okay, let's try it out with the little Mini. It's not really little anymore, is it? It weighs 2 tons almost. So we have to go out here, down on the shore. I have to be more to the left actually, because I don't really need to be all the way out there. I think it's pretty much aimed to, was it the left side of that rock? Yeah, it's the left side of that rock. Right, go. As fast as possible. I completely forgot about those rocks. Completely forgot about those. Okay, stick to the right side of those. And now we aim further to the left. Come on. Is that new? There's like a bolt there. What just happened there? I tried to rewind and it just stopped me. Excuse me? What happened there? It just keeps booting me offline for no reason right now. I don't know why. It's not even my internet. Okay, anyway, that was weird. Let's try that again. Hopefully have a successful attempt this time. Do I do this jump or do I go down to the left? That's the question here. Because if I do this jump, I think I have to do the jump. $37. I think I got like 40 with the thing, didn't I? I got 40 seconds. Okay, so it's definitely not as fast as a Jeep Trailcat. Maybe I need more of a run-up speed, but like I don't think it's up there. I think the Jeep Trailcat is in its own league. Or just a different league altogether, especially since the Funko and the Hoonigan RS is up there with it. I mean, it's a good car, it just doesn't feel like it's... I don't know. It doesn't feel that fast. Yeah, it doesn't feel that fast. Okay, cool, that was great. But yeah, I'm still not going to make the 40-second mark. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, it's too slow. I think it's just too slow. Okay, well, I guess we had to test it out and see what it's like. Is there anything else that we can do to this thing? I don't think so. I mean, not with this amount of power that this thing gets. Obviously, the rally engine's not going to make as much power as this. And obviously, we've seen what the stock engine can make. Other than that, I mean, we can change the suspension a little bit. We can get this thing to be a little bit better. But, I mean, I don't usually tune off-road vehicles. I'm not a massive off-road tuner, so I don't really know exactly how to tune these properly. But other than that, I mean, we can't really do much to this thing to make it go a lot faster than it actually does now. So I feel like we're sort of stuck with this. It's not really that big of a competitor to the big boy cars, to the Jeep Trailcat, the Hoonigan RS, all that sort of stuff. So it's fairly quick, and it's a new addition to the game, but it's still not up. It's just not up there. It's just not up there. All right, well, I guess that's gonna be it for today's video. Trying to test out the new Mini. If you guys enjoyed today's video and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and share, do all that sort of stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you again for watching, and goodbye.